from an NFL stadium that hosted NFL football on and off from 1966 until 2019. We are glad to be back under the lights at the Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight we are all set to witness what should be a good one. It's a battle of eras, if you will. Today's NFL superstars set to face the best of the best, the Madden legends. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action, Allen. This one goes out wide for Barkley. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Allen going to throw. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A first down.
Allen off the play fake. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Here's Allen to throw it. And not nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Now Allen. He dumps it off to Barkley. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. To the air, Allen. This will go to Henry out wide. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 8, it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here's Allen. To Barkley on the check down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Superstars. Saquon Barkley from 8 yards out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Visitors 7.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by a receiving touchdown from Saquon Barkley. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Able to slither by. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The legend set to go to work. It is Peyton Manning who leads him out at quarterback. Peyton spent 14 years as a Colt, 4 more as a Bronco, and the numbers, they speak for themselves. 14 times a Pro Bowler, better than 71,000 passing yards, 539 touchdown passes, and of course, twice a Super Bowl champion. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing is Manning. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. We are through one. So happy to have you along. It's football. It's Oakland. And it's only on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready, pop! 19-18.
Throwing now is Manning. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Well, the Legends head back out, and with him the great Jerry Rice, who of course had his biggest years across the bay from here in San Francisco in the 80s and 90s. Rice was always one of the hardest workers out there, a real tactician at the wide receiver position. 2 qualities that Coach Madden always admired. Here's what Coach Madden had to say about all the things number 80 could do to beat you.
With Jerry Rice, you have to move him around. You can play him at flanker, you can play him at F.
Brings up
You can play him in the slot. You can even sneak him in the backfield once in a while.
Here we go. 72 Wolf.
That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. 3rd and 2. From midfield, here's Manning. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Back deep, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Now the NFL superstars going to head out for drive number 2. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A gain of
16 yards, a first down. Running left, it's Barkley. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And a first down.
Now Allen. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Superstars. Jamar Chase, 44 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try to mount a comeback.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fast footwork by Sanders. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Legends going back on offense. Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson in there at running back. And you think back to those Raider teams of the 70s. Coach Madden always loved to run the football, and he had some great running backs to rely on. But no one quite like LT, who he held in high regard. And here's what he had to say about the all-around abilities of the Charger great.
LaDainian Tomlinson is one of the best backs in the league. He has it all. I've watched him, and I thought, I don't know if there's a guy that's better at running and catching and blocking and doing all the things that you have to do to be a running back.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Manning. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we're at halftime with NFL Superstars on top as we turn it over to Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
Brandon, thanks so much. A very entertaining first half indeed as we take a look at some of the highlights. This has been a fun game to watch back here in the studio, and you have to imagine the fans in Oakland are thrilled to have football once again and to have so many great players on the field at the same time. Want to remind you, stick around after the game for the presentation of the turducken to the winning side. Who's that going to be? Let's go find out. Third quarter just about ready to get underway. Take it away from the Coliseum, Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Scott, thank you. The team's back out onto the fabled turf here in Oakland as we get set to begin quarter number 3. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Legends making their way back out on offense with Terrell Owens at wide receiver. Owens, former third-round pick of the 49ers in 1996, and really came out of nowhere. Played at Chattanooga, but he developed into one of the great receivers in NFL history. And Coach Madden always appreciated the different ways in which T.O. could be a factor in a ball game.
Terrell Owens is such a big, strong, powerful guy. You don't always have to get the ball to him deep. You can hand it to him on a reverse, throw it to him on a slant, and he can just run right through the defense.
Ready?
2nd and 5. They'll run with a former Tennessee Titan legend, Eddie George. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Manning to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Come on, set.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
18 Cardinal.
Now Manning. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here's St. Brown on the return. A beautiful fake. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
And when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Oh, what a move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 16 yards. Result is a first down.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. The 20. And touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Aubrey now for the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 4. 1 quarter to play. It's football once again here in the East Bay. The fans love it. And we're back after this. This is a special presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth.
Hawk 70.
Now Manning. In trouble, and he's taken down. Myles Garrett, his second sack of the night.
7 yards. And it's 3 and out.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Manning, gotta have this one. He's going to float this one deep right side. And Guy's man complete. And all the way down to the 29. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
60 Bison.
Manning now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
2 minutes to play here in Oakland. Make way for the post-game turducken. Time to set the table. We'll do it after this.
18 Cardinal. 18 go.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
23 yards. Results in a 1st down.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
A first throw for the backup, Jackson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painting the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To throw, it's Manning. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And Manning intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Jackson. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's caught inside the 30. So it's a win here at the Coliseum for the NFL Superstars. And after a great night of football, time for the best of traditions. Sure, it's great to lift the Lombardi Trophy, but a close second might be lifting that turducken and taking a big bite after a hard-fought victory. For my partner Charles Davis and our entire great crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The NFL Superstars stand tall